Jeremy Corbyn's biggest selling point is that he comes across as just a normal bloke. He makes it look like he's unpretentious and down to earth, as comfortable munching biscuits in a stranger's living room as joining in with a child's violin lesson. His supporters love it because for them it's all about authenticity.
Very placid.
Recognising this, Corbyn engages people on a personal level and adopts an easygoing manner. Whenever there's a difference in status, it's an unwritten rule that the more important person has the right to touch or pat the less important person. That's precisely what we see happening here. Although he may not see it that way, Corbyn is exercising his right to pat other people and not to be patted by them. So look what happens when the vicar makes a move to pat Corbyn, but thinks better of it and quickly withdraws his hand. He's hesitating because he is acknowledging Corbyn's status. There are other subtle ways that Corbyn asserts his dominance. When faced with a difficult question, we often find him narrowing his eyes and lowering his eyebrows so that he appears to be more dominant. There's lots of frowning. Then there are the emphatic head dips, which are designed to stress the points he's making.
I'll be very proud to put this manifesto into action by legislation.
The hand gestures are often forceful. By displaying his knuckles, he's presenting the hard, manly features of his hands. It's therefore a disguised threat signal. Corbyn illustrates a rather interesting gender difference in politics. While most women politicians want to come across as approachable, Corbyn and other male politicians aren't usually afraid to show their anger. So look what happens when someone upsets him by asking the same question repeatedly.
I've given you a very, very clear answer, yes.
He briefly shows his annoyance by producing an agonistic stare. This facial expression only appears for a fraction of a second and is immediately replaced by a smile. This suggests that while Corbyn wants to warn the interviewer off, he's more concerned about appearing calm and composed. Although it's obvious that Jeremy Corbyn loves being the leader of the party, there's also evidence to show that he feels ambivalent about the adulation that comes from being in charge.
We bring the conference to order, if you think.
But there's nothing really surprising about this. After all, it's exactly what you'd expect from a normal bloke who's had greatness thrust upon him. Isn't it?